Good morning and good afternoon, ACSD members. I'm Helen Chae, Head of Global Cooperation Team of Korea Securities Depository. Let me share my slide with you first. It's not a serious slide. It's just a cue for my presentation. And when it comes to KSD, KSD was established in 1974, and we joined the Association of Asia Pacific Region CSDs. And since 1997, we have been acting as the active member of the ACG. And in 2016, as you may know, we joined AECSD. So from the perspective of AECSD, KSD is a new member. So I hope that personally, I hope that KSD will serve as the bridge between ACG and AECSD so that the two regional CSD associations work together and cooperate together. And going into my presentation's topic is KSD's ARS. And you may think ARS that is automatic response system. And I chose this topic because I thought that when it comes to ARS, when you have questions, when you are faced with problems, you want to call ARS to solve your problems. So I thought KSD's new services could act as ARS system. And luckily, and by coincidence, our new services initial match ARS. So I will, in my presentation, I will explain what is ARS. But before I go into our new services, I will explain our new vision. Actually, last year, amid COVID-19, KSD set a new vision for the next 10 years. It's called Vision 2030. And our vision is thriving with the market, the innovative financial platform. We want to thrive with the market, and we want to be the stable but still innovative financial platform. And we put value on growing with the market, and we identify ourselves as the innovative platform. And our goal is to become or turn Korea into a market-oriented economy. That's our vision. And with this vision in mind, I will move on to the next slide. That's ARS. It's usually we know that ARS is automatic response system. But today, after today, when you see these words, ARS, you will remember the initial of our new services. And at least that's my hope. This picture gave me a lot of inspiration about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I read a book. In the book, the writer said, in order to fill your life with meaningful moments, you should do important things first. And then the next and next. In that way, you kind of make your life complete. And when I read the book, I thought of our CSD industry. And I thought that our core businesses, deposit and settlement at the big stones, and our value-added services like securities lending and borrowing, FundNet, and Ripple transactions as our value and the small stones. And then the sand and water could be our new services, which means that our new services could seem small, negligible, but actually they make the fine-tuning, they make the market complete. So today I will explain the 3 new services KSD launched this year in order to make Korean market more complete. So ARS, yeah. once again. A is ABS online information system. ABS stands for asset-based securities. And in January this year, we launched the ABS one-stop information system. As you may know, in Korea, KSD runs securities information platform, which is called Sabro. And the Koreans, they log on to Sabro and they can get all the information about securities. And this January, we thought that if we put all the ABS related information on Sabro so that investors could get all the related information on ABS one stop, that would be wonderful. So by launching this service, we enhanced the convenience and efficiency of Korean investors. So A means ABS one-stop information system. All is RFR calculation and publication system. As you may know, due to some scandals, from next year, we will no longer use LIBOR as our basic central interest rate. So for several years, each government and country tried to find their own basic interest, central basic interest. And Korea was no exception. And in 2019, actually, KSD launched our task force to tackle this issue. And thanks to our efforts, KSD was designated and appointed as the administrator for risk-free rate, so-called RFR, in February this year. And the KSD calculates and publish sovereign bond and monetary stabilization bond interest rate, and then they republish the information to the public. And we are proud that KSD is the one and only CSD to serve as RFR administrator in the world. And last but not least, SLB trade transaction confirmation system. SLB refers to securities lending and borrowing. And in March 2021, we kickstarted the SLB trade contract confirmation system. When it comes to SLB market in Korea, Korea allows covered short selling. But last year, due to COVID-19, initially, the market crashed. So the government banned, actually, the even covered short selling in March 2020. And when the government decided to reintroduce the covered short selling in May this year, we thought that in order to help out the government, maybe we need to introduce some system to enhance transparency of the SLB transactions. So under this system, all the SLB lenders and borrowers, once they enter into a contract, they put their contract terms and conditions on the system, so that this system enhances transparency, and at the same time, disincentivizes so-called naked short selling, which is prohibited in Korea. So with ARS, ABS one-stop information system, RFR calculation and publication system, and SLB trade contract confirmation system, I think we have made Korean market more complete, even despite the harsh and unfavorable circumstances of COVID-19. And I think that all of you must have made the same kind of efforts with us. And then I think that today, with the next 3-day seminar, I think we can learn from each other, and with the information we get from the seminar, and then in our future cooperation, I think we can make each other's market more complete and perfect. And thank you for listening. Thank you very much.